Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are bringing you a full detailed update on the ongoing legal developments in the DJ Warras murder case. What's happening in court right now, who the suspects are, how the investigation has unfolded, and the most recent claims and events from the Johannesburg Magistrates Court. We'll stick strictly to verified, publicly available facts so you can follow the true story as it's unfolding. On December 16th, 2025, South African media personality Warrick, known as DJ Warras Stock, was fatally shot outside the Zambezi building near the Carlton Centre in Johannesburg Central Business District. CCTV footage showed suspects approaching him before the shooting. In the initial investigation, police worked with video evidence and witness statements to identify at least 3 suspects linked to the attack. His death sent shockwaves through the entertainment industry and the public, leading to widespread calls for justice. Months later, law enforcement secured arrests connected to the investigation. In late December 2025, 2 suspects were arrested by Gauteng police at a hostel in Soweto. They were formally charged with DJ Warras' murder and appeared in the Johannesburg Magistrates Court. The state charged them with premeditated murder and conspiracy to commit murder in relation to the case. However, in the early stages of the case, charges against one of the suspects were withdrawn and only one individual continued in custody. This development narrowed the focus of the court proceedings to a primary accused. The man still facing charges in the Warras case is 44-year-old victim Tetwa Majola. Majola was arrested on December 22, 2025, and his case has been ongoing in the Johannesburg Magistrates Court, where legal arguments continue over whether he should be granted bail. The prosecution has opposed his release, arguing that the charges, premeditated murder and conspiracy, are serious and that Majola may interfere with witnesses or the ongoing investigation if released. This hearing process is part of the court's duty to balance the rights of the accused with broader public safety and investigative needs. Throughout early January 2026, Majola's bail hearing has been a central focus of the court proceedings. On one occasion, the bail hearing was postponed after the magistrate ordered that key CCTV footage believed to show what happened before and after the shooting be brought into court as evidence before ruling. This footage comes from a butchery near the crime scene and reportedly shows Majola arriving with the alleged shooter and leaving together. The court has emphasized the importance of verifying this footage, how it was handled, and whether it should be admitted as evidence, all of which affects the bail decision. In court, conflicting narratives have emerged. The defense has argued that Majola is not a flight risk, explaining he has no passport, no previous convictions, and strong family ties. They claimed that inconsistencies in the prosecution's case warrant reasonable doubt. Majola's lawyer also contested claims about his residential address and personal assets, arguing that he was a legitimate resident of the hostel he listed and that his lifestyle was consistent with being a law-abiding citizen. On the other side, police testimony has disputed these claims and emphasized inconsistencies in Majola's statement. Investigators pointed to seized evidence, including DJ Warras' vehicle documents allegedly found on Majola's phone, as concerning material in the state case. The court has yet to rule on this matter as of the latest hearing. During proceedings, Majola has denied involvement in DJ Warras' death, claiming the evidence against him was fabricated and that he was wrongly accused. He stated in court that he did not kill DJ Warras, nor was he involved in planning the murder, and suggested his arrest might be a case of mistaken identity. He expressed condolences to the DJ's family and insisted the investigation should continue properly to find the truth. The murder investigation also involves deeper context around disputes at the Zambezi building, where DJ Warras was shot. Police allege that Warras was involved in managing security and implementing access control at the building, which resulted in tension with certain occupants allegedly collecting rent illegally. Investigators believe this dispute may have been a motivating factor. though it has not been conclusively proven. The state has also indicated that additional arrests, including that of the alleged shooter and Majola's girlfriend, could be made once forensic testing is complete. At this stage, the investigation continues to move forward alongside the court proceedings. Public and political response have also surfaced throughout the legal proceedings. Some political parties and public safety advocates argued that granting bail could undermine public confidence and safety, particularly given the serious and highly publicized nature of this case. Commentators have framed the killing of DJ Warras not just as a criminal incident, but as a symbolic example of rising violence and the challenges of safety in Johannesburg inner city. The Stock family has maintained calls for unity and has urged the public to allow the legal process to play out without interference. They continue to mourn their loved one as the case moves through the justice system. As the most recent hearings, Majola's bail hearings continues, with magistrates carefully considering video evidence, witness testimony, and procedural fairness before making a final decision. The court has stressed the importance of establishing a proper evidentiary foundation, including the CCTV footage, before any rulings on bail or preliminary matters are made. Further court dates are expected as lawyers for both the state and defense present their arguments and await ruling on admissible evidence and legal procedural questions. Despite the arrest and ongoing court case of one suspect, investigators are still actively seeking to arrest the alleged shooter and possibly others connected to the murder. Forensic tests on firearms, video evidence, and digital data remain central to the police's ability to build a full picture of what happened on that day in December. The investigation illustrates the challenges of high-profile murder cases, balancing thorough police work with legal protections for the accused. As the DJ Warras case continues through the justice system, the nation watches closely. This case is not just one man's death. It's about accountability, the rule of law, and the search for truth in a deeply painful chapter for South African media and culture. I will continue to update you as the court proceedings unfold, so make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications for the latest developments.